stone or a ladder by someone. Fake relationships can be challenging to identify, especially when we want to believe in the goodness of others. However, there are hidden signs and revealing words left by those who see us merely as means to achieve their ends. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like the video. You can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. As we embark on the journey of exploring those lessons, kindly comment below with the corresponding lesson number if you find these teachings helpful. Now, let's begin. Navigating the often turbulent waters of human nature is an art that requires intuition and experience. In our journey, we encounter a variety of personalities. Some enrich our lives, while others only harm us. Identifying someone who is just using us can be painful and often not as obvious as we would like. Have you ever experienced the uncomfortable feeling of being treated just as a stepping stone or a ladder by someone? Fake relationships can be challenging to identify, especially when we want to believe in the goodness of others. However, there are hidden signs and revealing words left by those who see us merely as means to achieve their ends. Navigating the often turbulent waters of human nature is an art that requires intuition and experience. In our journey, we encounter a variety of personalities. Some enrich our lives, while others only harm us. Identifying someone who is just using us can be painful and often not as obvious as we would like. However, recognizing these attitudes is the first step towards reaffirming our worth and establishing healthy boundaries. In our journey to discern true intentions and cultivate meaningful connections, one fundamental understanding emerges. You deserve relationships that are reciprocal and respectful. This principle serves as a guiding light, empowering us to cultivate relationships that nourish our souls and contribute positively to our lives. If you resonate with the insights shared here and find value in the information, I invite you to join our community. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more thought-provoking content and valuable insights designed to support you on your journey toward healthier relationships and personal growth. Together, we'll embark on a journey of exploration and self-awareness, delving into the complexities of human interactions and unraveling the intricate patterns of behavior and emotions that shape our experiences. Your support is integral to this endeavor, as we strive to create a space where learning and growth flourish. As we navigate the twists and turns of interpersonal dynamics, let us remember that the key to fostering healthier and more enriching relationships lies in recognizing, honoring, and respecting ourselves and others. Through mutual understanding and empathy, we can cultivate connections that uplift and inspire, fostering a sense of belonging and fulfillment in our lives. 1. Selective availability is exploited in the complex nuances of human relationships. Selective availability presents itself as a significant warning sign, indicating a disparity in the reciprocity of a relationship. It becomes apparent when someone is consistently accessible when they require something from us, yet conspicuously absent or unresponsive when the roles are reversed. Imagine finding yourself in a familiar scenario. You frequently fulfill the role of a caregiver or supporter, readily offering emotional solace, performing favors, or dedicating your time and energy to those around you. However, when you find yourself in need of similar support or assistance, the response from certain individuals is disappointingly absent. Messages left unanswered, calls ignored, or at best, met with a superficial diversion of attention. This asymmetrical pattern creates an imbalance where your efforts and care seem to flow in a singular direction, leaving you feeling unfulfilled and undervalued. Selective availability serves as a reflective surface, forcing us to confront an uncomfortable truth. The individual in question is present only when it aligns with their needs or desires. This unilateral dynamic fosters feelings of disappointment and resentment as it becomes increasingly evident that the relationship lacks genuine reciprocity. It's akin to navigating a one-way street where your contributions are acknowledged only when convenient, while your own needs are disregarded or dismissed. 2. Recognizing and addressing this reality is paramount. It necessitates introspection and a willingness to confront the imbalance head-on. It prompts us to question the authenticity of the relationship. Are we truly engaged in a mutually enriching exchange, or have we become mere vessels for fulfilling someone else's needs? This introspective inquiry challenges our sense of self-respect and esteem, urging us to redefine our boundaries and reassess the values we uphold in our relationships. Ultimately, confronting selective availability demands a commitment to self-advocacy and empowerment. It requires us to assert our worth and insist upon relationships that honor and respect our needs. By embracing reciprocity and fostering an environment of mutual support, we pave the way for healthier, more fulfilling connections built on a foundation of genuine care and respect. 3. The lack of detailed personal interest in the fabric of interpersonal relationships is a third warning sign that is distinctly prominent. Indeed, true friends and sincere companions are distinguished by their genuine interest in our lives, emotions, and experiences. They delight in our triumphs, empathize with our struggles, and actively engage in the tapestry of our existence. However, a stark divergence emerges when encountering individuals whose engagement appears transactional or self-serving. These individuals seldom inquire about our well-being, aspirations, or daily happenings. Their participation in conversation seems superficial, centered solely on themselves. Dialogues revolve around their narratives or remain confined to trivial subjects devoid of depth. This dynamic underscores a profound disconnect, leaving us feeling undervalued and marginalized. The realization dawns that our significance to these individuals hinges solely on our utility rather than our intrinsic worth. This recognition can be disheartening, prompting a necessary reckoning with our self-worth and dignity. We're compelled to interrogate the nature of our relationships. Are we engaged in authentic, reciprocal exchanges, or relegated to supporting roles in someone else's narrative? The absence of genuine interest serves as a glaring warning sign, prompting us to reassess our connections and seek environments where our entirety is valued and respected. It's a call to prioritize relationships built on mutual curiosity, empathy, and respect. If you've journeyed through this reflection, you're among the few committed to personal growth. Comment "Seeking Wisdom" along with today's date to reaffirm your dedication to self-discovery. Let's embark on this journey together, nurturing a community rooted in learning, understanding, and mutual support. We've covered several lessons in this story already. If you found them helpful and valuable, kindly share your feedback on what you have learned so far in this video by commenting below. Here are some valuable lessons derived from the aforementioned story that you should grasp and incorporate into your life. 4. Guilt and manipulation dissected within the spectrum of human interactions emerges as a grim warning. The utilization of guilt as a tool for manipulation can take on various forms, yet its essence remains consistent: to coerce or influence someone into complying with the manipulator's desires. Picture this scenario. You frequently find yourself ensnared in situations where subtle yet palpable pressure mounts, compelling you to acquiesce to requests or demands. Alternatively, the manipulator deftly maneuvers your emotions, wielding them like marionette strings to achieve their ends. Phrases such as If you truly cared about me, you would do this. Or, I've done so much for you. Why can't you do this for me? Are hurled into the emotional arena as razor-sharp weapons, exploiting your inherent kindness and empathy. These tactics of manipulation are insidious, often cloaked beneath a veneer of normalcy or obligation. Their aim: to sow seeds of doubt within you, casting shadows upon your perceptions and emotions, leaving you to ponder whether you indeed must comply. This treacherous terrain poses a threat to your emotional integrity and self-esteem, gradually chipping away at your sense of self-worth. Conversely, it's imperative to recognize that flourishing relationships thrive in the nurturing soil of trust, mutual respect, and the liberty to express and address individual needs without coercion or fear. Should you find yourself ensnared in the clutches of such manipulative strategies with alarming frequency, a pressing need for reassessment arises. It's a juncture that demands scrutiny of the relationship's sustainability and the prospect of fortifying healthier boundaries. Confronting and acknowledging manipulation marks a courageous stride towards safeguarding your emotional health and well-being. It's an assertion of self-worth, a declaration of your entitlement to make choices based on your own best interests, untainted by guilt or manipulation. By reclaiming agency over your decisions and boundaries, you pave the path toward cultivating relationships grounded in authenticity, mutual respect, and genuine care. 5. The persistent lack of respect and detail in the mosaic of interpersonal relations emerges clearly. Respect, the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship, is a principle that must be upheld consistently by both parties. A true friend or loyal companion demonstrates this respect through actions that reflect mutual consideration and esteem. However, individuals who habitually exploit others often disregard these fundamental boundaries, eroding the foundation of trust and mutual regard. Imagine finding yourself repeatedly confronted with situations where plans are canceled last minute, or where the other person is consistently tardy or fails to show up altogether. It becomes apparent that there exists an unspoken expectation for you to conform to their convenience and whims. This pattern of neglecting your time and needs serves as a glaring indicator that the relationship is undervalued by this individual. When viewed collectively, these attitudes weave a tapestry of behavior that speaks volumes of selfishness and a lack of consideration for others. While it's important to acknowledge that fallibility is a part of the human condition, what sets apart someone who is genuinely using you is the persistence of these actions over time, coupled with a lack of acknowledgement or effort to change. As we navigate the intricacies of human relationships, it's essential to arm ourselves with self-awareness and assertiveness as powerful tools of protection against exploitation. Recognizing these signs and understanding how to respond to them is paramount. Identifying the presence of a harmful relationship is a crucial first step in reassessing those ties and taking proactive measures to safeguard our emotional and mental well-being. As we continue to delve into the complexities of human interactions, realizing our capacity to identify and respond to exploitative situations becomes increasingly significant. Armed with knowledge and understanding of these warning signs, we empower ourselves to cultivate healthier, more respectful relationships. If you're finding value in this exploration, seize the opportunity to further enrich your understanding and growth with our ebook, Stoicism in the 21st Century: Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges. Unlock insights that will empower you to navigate life's challenges with resilience and wisdom. Click the link in the pinned comment to embark on this transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. 6. Superficial bonding and its implications in the complex tapestry of human relationships emerges as a sixth telling sign. Superficial bonding serves as a particularly insidious sign of exploitation within relationships, as it camouflages the true nature of the connection at hand. Those who exploit others often steer clear of forming deep and meaningful bonds, preferring to keep interactions superficial and surface level. This behavior becomes evident through a noticeable pattern. Conversations consistently hover around mundane topics, skirting away from delving into deeper or more personal subjects. These individuals guard their vulnerabilities closely, maintaining tight control over their emotions. This invisible barrier impedes the relationship from progressing to a deeper level of trust and intimacy, leaving it perpetually stuck in a state akin to initial acquaintanceship. Despite spending a considerable amount of time together, you may find that you barely scratch the surface of who this person truly is. Their guarded demeanor and reluctance to engage on a deeper level indicate that the relationship is not a priority for them, nor a conduit for genuine sharing of experiences and emotions. Recognizing this superficial dynamic is paramount for safeguarding your emotional well-being. It prompts introspection regarding the value and depth of your connections, urging you to assess whether you're investing your time and energy in relationships capable of fostering mutual growth or merely holding on to a facade of connection that fails to evolve into something more meaningful. The acknowledgement of a superficial bond serves as a compass, guiding us to make informed decisions and protect our mental and emotional health. By recognizing these signs, we empower ourselves to seek out relationships that offer genuine reciprocity, depth, and authenticity, fostering environments where true connection and mutual understanding can flourish. 7. Is absence in crucial moments in the journey of discerning human relationships. The seventh sign stands out with a somber clarity: absence in critical moments. The essence of a healthy relationship is often illuminated not in moments of ease, but rather in the crucible of life's storms. It is during periods of adversity, illness, personal loss, or intense stress that the true character of a relationship is laid bare. Picture yourself grappling with one of life's formidable challenges, seeking solace and understanding from someone you hold dear: a friend, a partner, or a confidant. Yet, instead of finding the support you so desperately crave, you encounter a profound absence. The individual in question may offer perfunctory consolation or hollow words that ring more as obligatory formalities than genuine expressions of empathy. This recurrent pattern, wherein emotional and physical support is conspicuously lacking in moments of need, serves as a sobering indicator of the relationship's true nature. It unveils a dynamic where emotional investment is heavily skewed, with one party consistently shouldering the burden of support while the other retreats into the shadows during times of reciprocation. The absence during pivotal moments transcends mere physical presence. It signifies a deficiency of empathy, emotional unavailability, and indifference that reverberates throughout the fabric of the relationship. This dearth of support not only frays the emotional bonds that tether individuals together, but also calls into question the authenticity and intrinsic worth of the connection itself. Acknowledging this reality can be a painful reckoning, yet it is imperative for safeguarding one's dignity and emotional well-being. Confronting this truth compels us to reevaluate the relationship, prompting introspection on the necessity of fostering more equitable connections wherein support and presence are reciprocated and valued. Recognizing the presence of concerning signs within a relationship is an essential first step. However, the true measure of the relationship lies in how we respond to these revelations. In moments of profound need, the absence of someone who should stand by our side serves as a poignant litmus test of the bond's depth and sincerity. It is in these crucibles of adversity that the true essence of a relationship is revealed, guiding us toward paths of introspection, growth, and, ultimately, the pursuit of more nurturing and fulfilling connections. As we conclude this exploration into the intricacies of relationships, it's clear that understanding the signs of exploitation, manipulation, and superficiality is crucial for fostering healthier, more fulfilling connections. We've delved into the subtle nuances that reveal the true nature of relationships, especially during times of adversity where support and empathy are put to the test. Now, I invite you to reflect on what you've learned from this discussion. What insights have resonated with you? What will you bring into practice in your own life to nurture more authentic and reciprocal relationships? Please take a moment to share one thing you've learned and plan to implement in the comments below. Your contribution not only enriches our discussion but also serves as a reminder of the collective journey toward growth and self-awareness. If you found this video insightful, don't hesitate to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and we look forward to continuing this journey together.